Hello, my name is Stephen Lockyer and I'm a class teacher in London. The book that I use most in reality isn't a book, but it's the national curriculum because you can get lots of ideas from lots of different books and lots of different sources, but the national curriculum is the basis by which all the lessons come from. So I tend to go to that most of all. Bill Gates once said that you shouldn't just read the articles that interest you in a newspaper, but you should read everything to get a broader scope. So as a primary teacher, I follow primary teachers on Twitter, but also secondary teachers, people in areas that I'm interested in, such as technology and writing. And I think there's lots of good lists online that you can read through and decide whether you're worth following or not. But generally, it's best to join into the conversation on Twitter and participate as much as possible, answer questions and ask questions, and you'll find followers and people to follow through that. I tend to read a range of blogs. I like James Theobald's, who blogs once in a while, but it's always really interesting and I always pick up lots from it. Kevin Bartle is very good as well, although his blogs tend to be mini sagas and not in the jive spin sense. And Ross's blogs I pick up sometimes as well. I like Staff From an Awful Lot, which is the blogging site for teachers. But generally, I don't tend to go to blogs specifically, but if there's a link, I'll follow the link. I first got into Teach Meets probably 7 years ago, and it shone a whole new light on CPD in terms of the fact that when you normally would do CPD at school, it was a hassle because it was during school, so you had to plan lessons for it. People would get very frustrated about it, and the biggest form of conversation was what the lunch was like. Whereas Teach Meets were exciting and exhilarating, and if you got bored by a topic, you only had to wait 7 minutes before the next topic came along, and I'd always invariably come back with 2 or 3 ideas that I could implement in my own classroom.